So what are the advantages and disadvantages of a Penrose drain? Well, the advantage is that it is very inexpensive, and odds are you have an inventory of these already in your hospital. They're flat, they don't take a lot of space, and they're not expensive, so they're easy to have on hand and therefore readily accessible when you need one. Now that's a key component to being advantageous, having it available to you. It's also easy to use. I think most of us have seen a Penrose drain being placed at some point in vet school. It's kind of intuitive as to how you're going to place it. So that is another big positive about it. The other thing is that for small spaces, it's often all you need. You know, for bigger wounds, I might go into the other types of drains available to me, such as the suction drains. But for a smaller wound, this is often all you need. So they're simple, available, inexpensive, and easy to use. Wow. One of the disadvantages of the Penrose drain is that you do have to bandage it. You do have to cover it. There's the added cost of having a bandage, and depending on where that is, that can be pretty costly. Plus, they're messy. Oh my God, especially if there's a lot of discharge, they're going to just fill the bandage, or the bandage is going to slip and the drain's going to be exposed, and there can be quite a mess associated with this drain. Now, some people will say the Penrose drain is more likely to fall out the number of times that I've removed the bandage, and there it is, just dangling by its little stitch that I tacked it, to the skin with, and it's so really not doing its thing. There is an easy way to take care of that. So I'm not even going to consider that a con. I will say, in my experience, is that when I tell clients there's going to be a drain, but don't worry, there's going to be a bandage over the drain, you're not going to see it, they're relieved and they think, okay, this is good, I can handle it, not a problem, there's a bandage. But then the bandage slips a little bit, or the bandage more likely gets really wet and gunky because of the drainage. And then they have to come back maybe in 24 or 48 hours because the bandage is all messy and the dog is messy, and they tend not to like the Penrose drain for those reasons. So sometimes the suction drains in a very messy wound are just a better choice. When you're placing a drain in a wound, you always want to go from the inside out. So don't place your drain from the outside into the pocket. Go into your wound, into the pocket, and with the hemostat, grab the drain and poke it through the skin in that dependent most area, and with your blade, make an incision over the tip of the hemostat and push it through the skin. That's all you need. You don't need to open up your hemostats and stretch that wound. All you need is a small wound to have the drain exit. Now, for the drain not to slip out of the wound all on its own, and so you don't have that entry point, you can easily tack the Penrose drain with a mattress suture into the wound. So I am just using a nice big mattress suture going from outside into my wound, grabbing the drain and going back out through that same area that I went in. And so now I have just a big loop of suture that is gently, not tightly, just gently going to hold that drain inside the wound so it doesn't want to fall out. Once you're done, you can see that there's a suture that is holding that drain into the wound, and just a little tacking suture at the exit point just to keep that drain in place and where it is. You want to cut the drain short. Don't have a lot of excess drain that is just going to be a nuisance. You don't need to have a lot outside of the wound. Now, it's been my experience that there's a lot of benefit to tag that suture that is holding the drain in place within the wound. Great advantages to tagging it because it may not be you that's going to be removing the drain. They don't see that suture and they're trying to pull the drain and it won't come out. Could be a problem. So put some white tape on it, and you can even write cut before removing so that they can see that they must cut this suture before removing the drain. Not everybody is going to know about this technique, and so they may not see that stitch. Trust me on this. Tag the stitch. I hope you found this video helpful. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel.